Have you ever wanted to tell the truth, but your throat suddenly tightened as if your body begged you to stay silent? Have you ever held back tears, anger, or truth, and later felt something stuck there, like your body remembered every word? Sometimes the body speaks before we do, especially when the heart has been forced to stay quiet. Have you ever wanted to speak, but something inside you stopped the words? Not another person, not the room, but something deep inside your throat, as if the words were ready, but your body quietly said, "Not now." You open your mouth, and somehow the real sentence disappears. You smile, you answer, and you say, "I'm fine," but inside, something still feels heavy, unfinished, and stuck. A pressure, a tightness, a small invisible knot, like a truth standing behind a door you cannot open. Some people call it a lump in the throat. Others feel it as heaviness, tightness, or something trapped inside. And sometimes it appears when emotions have nowhere safe to go. This does not mean your throat sensation is only emotional. The body is real, and every symptom deserves care and attention. But sometimes the body speaks when we cannot find the words. The throat is not only a place for swallowing, it is also the doorway of expression, honesty, and truth. It carries our yes, our no, and our boundaries. It carries the words we are brave enough to say, and it carries the words we quietly bury inside. Think about those moments when tears almost came. You felt them rising, but you pushed them back down. Your chest tightened, your jaw froze, and your throat closed. You swallowed the sadness before anyone could see it, and maybe your body remembered that silence. Sometimes anger moves through the body, like heat under the skin, but instead of letting it become words, we press it down. We tell ourselves, "Don't make this worse." We tell ourselves, "Stay calm, do not react." We tell ourselves, "It is safer to stay quiet." So the anger has nowhere safe to land. It does not become words, it becomes pressure. It becomes tension, heaviness, and a quiet weight in the throat. Many people feel this after difficult conversations, or after conversation that never happened at all. The apology you waited for but never received. The boundary you wanted to set but could not. The truth you wanted to say but swallowed instead. The pain you made smaller so others could stay comfortable. Sometimes we do not stay silent because we are weak. We stay silent because something inside us is afraid. Afraid of conflict, rejection, or being misunderstood. Afraid that our truth might change everything. So we choose peace on the outside, but inside, the body keeps holding the conversation. And this is where the throat becomes more than a symptom. It becomes the meeting place of two parts of you. One part wants to speak and finally be heard. Another part wants safety and tries to protect you. And between those two parts, something quietly tightens. Understanding this can help you feel less afraid, because this sensation may not be your enemy. It may be a signal asking you to pay attention. Maybe you learned early that being quiet was safer. Maybe your feelings felt too big for someone else. Maybe honest words once created arguments, distance, or shame. Maybe silence felt safer than emotional punishment. So your nervous system learned a quiet rule. Do not say too much became protection. Do not need too much became survival. Do not show what hurts became automatic. But emotions do not disappear just because we ignore them. They wait in the body, asking to be heard. Sadness may sit quietly behind the eyes. Fear may sit deep inside the chest. Anger may sit tightly inside the jaw. And unspoken truth may sit inside the throat. This is not a guaranteed diagnosis. It is not proof that emotions caused everything. It is only a gentle invitation to listen a little deeper, because your body may be reacting to pressure. Not only physical pressure, but emotional pressure too. Stress can make the muscles tighten without asking permission. Anxiety can make normal sensations feel louder than they are. The more you check your throat, the stronger it may seem. The more you fear the feeling, the more attention it receives. And slowly, the sensation can begin to feel obsessive. You swallow, again and again, searching for relief. You search for proof that something is wrong. You scan your throat, your breathing, your neck, and the mind keeps asking, why is it still there? This is where awareness can begin to help. Instead of only asking, what is wrong with me? You may gently ask, what have I been carrying? Anxiety loves unanswered questions. It circles around them, again and again. But fear does not always mean danger. Sometimes fear means your body needs reassurance. Sometimes it means you have carried too much for too long. Sometimes it means a feeling has waited too long to be heard. And simply noticing that can create a little space inside. The throat can tighten when we hold back tears. It can tighten when we hold back anger. It can tighten when we pretend something did not hurt us. It can tighten when our truth does not feel safe. For example, you may want to say, "That hurt me," but instead, you laugh, smile, and change the subject. You may want to say, "I need support," but instead, you act like everything is fine. You may want to say, "Please stop," but instead, you swallow the words to avoid conflict. Over time, the body may remember this pattern, not to punish you, but to protect you. There is a strange pain in being polite for too long, a quiet exhaustion in always understanding everyone else, a deep loneliness in never saying, "This hurt me," a heaviness in always swallowing your real answer. Maybe the lump is not only a symptom, maybe it is also a symbol of everything caught between the heart and the mouth. Everything felt, but never fully expressed. Everything known inside, but hidden on the outside. And still, we must stay careful, calm, and grounded. Persistent throat symptoms should be checked by a doctor, especially if they continue, worsen, or disturb your daily life. If swallowing becomes difficult, painful, or breathing feels affected, please seek medical help promptly. Your body deserves proper care, not fear and not guessing. Medical checking and emotional listening can exist together. One does not cancel the other. You are allowed to protect your health, and you are allowed to explore your emotions. Gently ask yourself, without forcing the answer, what have I been swallowing lately? What truth feels too dangerous to say? Whose reaction am I afraid of? What feeling keeps rising and being pushed back down? You do not have to speak everything today. Healing does not always begin with a loud confession. Sometimes it begins with one honest sentence to yourself. Maybe that sentence is simple. I am hurt. Maybe it is quiet. I am angry. Maybe it is trembling. I am scared. Maybe it finally admits I wanted to say no. Maybe it whispers, I needed to be heard. And maybe your throat is asking, what truth still needs a voice?